I want to thank you guys so much for almost getting me to 100 subscribers after I posted my last video, and hopefully we could get 100 after this video's release. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. I don't know why this always happens, but the moment you get a crush on someone, your brain just changes. Like before them, everything was normal. You were chilling, doing your own thing. And then suddenly, one person walks in your life and they're in your head 24/7. It's not even something you choose, it just happens. I remember the last time I had a crush on someone. It started off small, just noticing them a little more. Like you see them once and you're like, okay, they seem cool. Nothing crazy, but you see them again and you're now paying more attention. The way they talk, the way they laugh. Small things you wouldn't normally care about suddenly matter. And before you even realize it, you're thinking about them even when they're not there. Like you could just be doing something random and they just pop in your head for no reason. And that's when it starts. The overthinking. You start replaying every interaction you had with them, every conversation, even the smallest moments like, did I sound weird when I said that? Did they think that was funny? Did they even like talking to me? And the crazy part is, most of those moments were probably normal, but in your head, they feel way bigger than they actually are. Because now you care. And when you care, everything feels more important. Even things that don't matter, like waiting for a text. That's a big one. And you see their name pop up and your mood instantly changes. It doesn't matter what you were doing before. And then when they don't reply for a while, you start thinking, did I say something wrong? Or are they just not interested? And your brain always jumps to the worst conclusion first, even though there were a million normal reasons why they didn't reply yet. But logic doesn't really exist when you like someone, because everything becomes emotional. And I think that's what makes crushes so confusing, because a part of you knows you're overthinking, but you can't stop. It's like your brain is working against you. And then there's this other part where you start imagining things like fake scenarios in your head, conversations that never happened, moments that could happen, and you just play them out like they're real, over and over again. And for a second it feels good, but then you come back to reality, and nothing actually changed. And now you're just stuck thinking about them even more. And I think the hardest part about having a crush is how much power you give to someone without even realizing it. Like they don't even have to do anything. Just one small action from them can change your whole mood. They talk to you, you feel good. They don't, your whole energy drops. And that's such a weird position to be in, because your emotions are depending on someone who doesn't even know how much you care. Or maybe they do, but you're not sure. And that not knowing is what keeps you stuck, because you don't have clarity. So your brain fills in the gaps, usually with overthinking. But at some point, I started realizing something. Most of the stress from having a crush doesn't come from them. It comes from how much you're in your own head. Because when you actually talk to them, when you're just being normal, it's not that complicated. It only becomes complicated when you start analyzing everything after. So I tried something different. Instead of trying to figure out what they're thinking all the time, I just focused on how I act. Like, am I being real, or am I changing how I act just because I like them? And that helped a lot, because now, instead of trying to control the outcome, I'm just being myself in the moment. And whatever happens, happens. Because at the end of the day, if someone likes you, it's not going to be because you said everything perfectly. It's going to be because of how you are naturally. And yeah, having a crush is still confusing sometimes. You're still gonna overthink. You're still gonna have those moments. That just doesn't disappear. But it doesn't have to control you in the same way. Because once you realize that most of it is coming from your own thoughts, it gets a little easier to deal with.